nervous. I'm never nervous, bro.
All right.
Hey, yo,
Shout out to Dame Dash, man. You see?
What's that?
He said, I can't believe you respect shit like that. I told you.
What, Dame Dash?
Yeah.
Like the way you
see?
Oh, me? Or
No,
I
I'm
got
just
married.
saying, like-
No, I do too. He's saying he can't believe we respect that.
Wait,
That's what I'm saying.
when that interview first came out, I felt like I was the only one riding
No,
out with Dame.
I had one qualm with it, and I still have the same qualm, is that he never talked about how he got his capital.
Okay, yeah,
You can't
I agree.
tell kids
I agree.
never work for someone, but then you don't explain that you chose to not work for someone by doing something illegal. That has to be a part of your story. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
I mean,
plus,
we all know what he was
if you're not
talking about.
Sosa, you have a boss anyway. Like, if we be honest, Scarface
Yo,
wasn't
cheers.
the boss.
Yo, Pusha
cheers,
T just
man.
said he only respects Sosa.
Yeah, exactly.
Damn, bro, you about to
I respect
talk
Sosa
crazy?
because he stuck to his word. He told him, "Don't fuck me," and when Tony fucked him, he pulled up. I respect that.
He living his raps.
Yes, exactly. Sosa lived his raps.
He said, "Don't pull up, don't get crazy."
It got crazy, so nigga pulled up.
So, this is what is this? This is Ab Bros
Special edition.
special edition.
That mean this is not making the canon.
Nah,
This gonna be the
it's-
bonus
So,
episode.
nah, this is absolutely gonna make the canon.
They
I think
gonna
right
bonus
now-
episode me.
Nah. Come on, baby. We want to do that to you.
don't
Nah,
do
I
that
think
to
right now we just in a.
Oh, don't do that. Don't do that. He from Harlem. They don't like shit like they don't like being called baby, daddy, fam. I don't know.
it's
I
love,
don't know.
I got called B.
You gotta call me.
You can come on. Here we go.
I'm just saying that's the lingo. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to Queens, man. Queens fathered the Burberry shirt at the basement baby showers, man. It's all love to Queens, bro.
Did we? I don't know, man.
Yo,
It's a trouble
Yo,
time.
shouts to Harlem. Y'all
Trouble
fathered
time.
snitching when you get caught.
Ooh.
When you get caught doing something illegal.
Now, that was true in the 70s, but shout out to Queens and all my niggas doing Fed times for doing illegal swiping at Kmart, Walmart, dumb shit like that.
Yo,
But
shouts
y'all
to them.
fathered the swiper movement, but y'all didn't know them Feds was coming. Y'all didn't know them Feds was coming.
Hey, you win some, you lose some.
Yeah.
Basically,
But anyway,
that's all I can
we
say.
digress.
yo, we got a special episode. We got a special guest appearance today.
Shout out to Brooklyn. You got Dell, Harlem stand up. West Side is where I reside, but East Side, love too.
Nice. All right,
Go
so
ahead.
what were you saying, bro? Before these mics turned on, you said I fucked up Summer Fridays. Or work
Yeah,
from home?
bro.
What did I do?
I was telling about the time when Tony Stallion fucked up Work From Home Friday. So long story short, we all worked together years ago at an agency, and the CEO was talking to us at like a town hall meeting or something like that, and she was saying how she was remodeling the back half of the office. And she was saying, I spoke to the contractors and blah, 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 whatever. And they said if they come in only Saturday and Sunday, the renovations will take like 3 months or 4 months. But if they're able to come in Friday, Saturday, and Sunday for the next, I think, 4 weeks, then they could get it done in a much faster pace. So she says, I'm going to let everyone work from home every Friday moving forward. And then Tony Stallion, in his youth, I think he must have been, 22, 23 at the time, respectfully, raises his hand. And mind you, even we're young at this agency. There was a lot of old heads in there, all type of shit. Tony Stallion bravely raises his hand and tells the CEO, well, I'm in project management, and I don't know if people can stay on their jobs if they work from home. I already have enough trouble getting everything from everybody in here. And if you just felt the energy in the room, everyone wanted to fucking kill him. It was like when Peter Quill fucked up getting the gauntlet off of Thanos' hand. If y'all Infinity War got it, that's how crucially bad this moment was from Tony Stallion. And I think this is 5-6 years later, so I'm sure he's grown and matured into a very respectful man. But back then, Jesus Christ. But anyway, good times.
I don't remember that.
I'm sure you don't.
I don't remember it happening that way.
That's exactly how it happened.
Do you recall?
But people rewrite history all
Do
the
you
time.
recall this,
so,
E? Because you were there. You don't recall this moment?
I can't.
I'll never forget it. It was one of the craziest moments of my professional career.
To be honest, I remember the time, but I don't remember him saying something.
Okay. Ad bros.
Nah, not even. Like, come on, man.
If
I call
I
a spade
did-
a spade.
I'm sorry I fucked up your Fridays. That's it. I can grow. We could move forward.
He said he's sorry. All these folks, he's sorry.
Oh, shit.
A lot of folks.
All of them don't work there anyway.
Oh,
so
Jesus
fuck
Christ. God damn.
it. I'm just saying.
Niggas throwing shots. I hope everybody landed on their feet. You see, he's still talking crazy. All jokes aside, he was just asking me, what does it mean to have a platform like this? I think it's amazing. I think, like you said, as a brother in advertising and marketing, there's not a lot of platforms where we get to talk about shit sort of unscripted without having to intellectualize everything and fucking academic guys, everything. It's just regular talk the way bros talk, but still touching on meaningful topics. So it's dope.
I appreciate it, bro.
It's dope.
All right, so let's just go into it. What do you got? Because you got like a whole.
I don't want to hold y'all up because I'm a fan. Because I'm a fan, I came in with a couple things from previous episodes that I was like, oh, they was wildin'. So let me, or I had a different take. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, that could be a new segment. They was wildin'.
They was
And
wildin'.
We could bring my man Dell in. And he could check us.
Nah, but one, it was super quick. I think it was the episode when y'all was talking about Uber, and somebody said, I can't remember who it was, but like they felt bad for the yellow cab drivers because of the way
definitely wasn't me.
Yeah, I just wanted to say for the record, it wasn't that anybody on the show. Fuck yellow cab drivers and fuck green cab drivers. And the reason why is because back before there was an app on your phone, a lot of niggas was left stranded in wild hoods when we snuck off to meet girls in fucking East Bushwick and had no way to get home. Niggas, I got shot at before, all type of crazy shit.
Damn.
Couldn't get a cab out of places. So now it's fuck y'all niggas. Get a phone and get an app or die with the times. That's how I feel.
Yo, there's nothing else that needs to be said. All right.
I think we align.
And they are dying.
Exactly.
Literally dying.
Cat killed himself last week.
So for the record, for the
Danny
record,
Glover couldn't catch a cab in the 90s.
Come on. Like,
for the record, I
He
think
been rich a
I
long
think I
time.
was the one who said I felt bad because the topic, was that the suicide rate of yellow cab drivers.
man, I'm on my
was
Pusha
going-
T shit, man.
Damn.
Fuck all the sensitive shit.
Hey,
Next topic I wanted to touch
all right,
on
let's go.
was there was an episode
Young
when we were
Savage.
talking about too black, or what does it mean to be too black,
Yeah,
right?
too ethnic or
And a
something.
lot of praise was given to Atlanta, which I think it should be because it's a dope show. And I think y'all touched on maybe Insecure a little bit, but then Blackish came up and there was some shade towards it. I don't know if it was people saying like, oh, like that's the quote unquote safe black, or that's the like to me, it represents the rest of the spectrum, and to me, all of it has a place because none of us are all Atlanta, nor are we all power, nor are we. I hate Empire. I don't even watch the shit, but I understand there's a segment of the population that identify with it, and that's a representation.
Basic
for that.
nigga segment.
So it could be, but I just didn't want Blackish. I just didn't want Blackish to be put into that category.
Did someone? But
Shadow brought up Blackish,
okay.
Oh,
and
maybe
then-
that's what it was.
and
And then
then
someone said that
I
it was
think
like
it
a-
was
I
between
just
him
got
and
the
saying.
from my impression from it was that people who were talking on it hadn't watched the show, so they were going off of ABC. Disney owns ABC. I see Anthony Anderson happy when I see the commercials. Blah 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 blah. But they didn't watch the actual show.
I don't watch the show.
Okay, yeah. So it shows I don't watch that I don't say anything about. I just feel like you can't call it quote unquote safe black.
That's interesting.
if
By
you
show
don't
of hands, who watches Blackish?
I used to.
I watched a couple episodes.
I watched.
It's weird. I've never watched Blackish.
Yeah.
Like, I support what it is, but I've never watched it. It just seems real like, I don't know. It's ABC, like you said. It's Disney. And it's commercial television one. So that's a knock against
Yeah, it's
it.
not cable off top.
And then
yeah.
it's like old 3 in terms of like CBS, NBC, ABC kind of shit. I don't watch shit on any of those
Which is
networks.
fair,
Besides like 60
network
minutes.
TV, you don't really.
Yeah, I don't watch anything on network. So it kind of had those things against it.
Right.
And then it was like, I don't know, it just felt like you said, like Anthony Anderson to me, I respect my man, but I don't take him seriously at all. So I never really thought that it's anything, like I understand it's depthful to certain people who need that level of access. But for me, I feel like I'm a couple
which I
layers
respect
below that already.
because like Kendrick's, not to take it to rap, but like that's how I feel about Kendrick's albums. I think me and Rose have spoke about that. Right. Like I think it is important to be there because like, so to your point that you were saying, Kofax, like I had wrote down like Blackish, there was an episode because on the show, he's an SVP of marketing, Dre, right? Which I thought was particularly interesting for the topic of this podcast. There's an episode where Michael Rappaport plays a white guy who comes and works at the agency and starts trying to tell him about black culture, right? So then he has to combat that because he's an affluent black guy who lives in the suburbs, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
But he's from Compton, but, you know, his family lives there now.
Yeah,
so he's
yeah.
almost like trying to prove to his white boss that, like, but wait, I still know about my culture. And Michael Rappaport was obviously
But he's
perfect
kind
in
of
that
naturally
role.
being a dickhead himself. That's kind of what Michael does.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That's
He
why
really
it
do
was, like,
that.
perfect. But then there was like the Christmas episode when he was like trying to balance on being from Compton and his kids being like first generation coming from money, and how does he like not spoil them or give them too much and make them remember that
Just
growing
don't-
up he
Oh,
didn't
that's
even have a
easy.
Christmas.
Just don't give him shit. That's easy.
Right. There was Pops who's played by Lawrence Fishburne. Hasn't gone to the doctor in 20 years as a
Yeah.
black man, like trying to get him there. There was the N-word being said at school. There was trying to find a black doll for the daughter, X, Y, and Z. To your point, Koufax, all I think, to your point, could be perceived as surface level things or maybe are surface level things. But I just didn't want that to be seen as not black enough because we feel like you get more on cable television or because
Yeah.
Donald Glover's or Issa Rae has given us like a deeper layer.
It is surface level topics that I think the general America does need to hear and see, and I am happy having the show on a basically a basic
Right.
network.
right.
It's not like on some.
And that was all.
Yeah.
I wasn't gonna come in here and be like, "Oh, it's Malcolm X every Wednesday at 8." Like I know it's not.
I'm actually happy that
Nah.
you tapped into that because like that's something that I don't even remember us
Yeah, nah,
covering.
it's
so like
dope.
that insight, like I
Yeah.
appreciate that.
Yeah.
because I know they work hard over there, and I just didn't want it to be shoved into like that type of kind. But I'm not caping for it. I just wanted the truth
Yeah,
to
yeah.
be, you know.
All right, what else you got on your list,
Yeah,
bro?
you got
that's
something
it.
else.
I'm
Nah,
a-
you said you had a few more. Come on, man. I know you got more in the clip, man.